Sorry to have bothered you.
Hello and welcome to Retro Game Connect. I'm Dan Mastriani.
I'm Ian Butterfield.
And once again, it's the holiday season.
Yes. Crap, I forgot Saint Yoda.
Yeah, you told me you were going to bring him. Yeah, oh well. That's okay.
I'm mad about that now. I was in a rush to get out this morning because my part of my electric shaver broke and had to search around for the spare head.
Oh, that sounds fun. I had the beard trimmer just pop off of mine once. It took me 20 minutes to figure out how to get the thing back on.
Yeah, I can't figure out how to fix it. But luckily, I had the spare one that was bigger, so I just had to be careful.
Yes. Anyhow, since it is the holiday season, and I mean, we're probably celebrating Christmas, but
this is Halloween. This is, wait, what?
We like to be inclusive, whatever. There are a lot of holidays that happen around this time of year. Whatever you're celebrating, whatever, it's fine. Enjoy it.
Festivus.
Yes. We're playing a game set in December because that's as close as we could get to a Christmas game.
I mean, I still say we should just be putting out an extra Star Wars one because I celebrate Star Wars mess.
You celebrate Life Day.
Yes. With the Wookiees, with Chewie's family. Although, actually, it is canon that he has a son again. Did you know that?
Nice.
And they named him after Lumpy. Yeah, his name is Lumpwaru.
So is George Lucas regretting selling Star Wars?
I mean, maybe, I don't know, but in one of the books,
he'll be very angry when they include that in one of the Blu-rays or something.
I know. No,
he's like, no, I wanted it buried forever.
No, they actually, in one of the books, they've liberated Kashyyyk, and, well, mostly, and they're continuing to go around and liberate these camps, and a Wookiee escapes from one, and just as he's been hunted down by the Imperials, suddenly the Wookiee smells something familiar, and then suddenly you hear, and there's, like, blaster fire, and, like, you know, there's this big Wookiee with them. There's a bunch of Wookiees, actually, because they free Wookiees, and some of them join the fight.
Right.
And he recognized his dad that he hadn't seen in, like, decades.
That's nice.
Yeah.
Anyhow.
I cried while I was driving.
Before we get any more sidetracked, we should probably mention the game we're playing. Yakuza on PS2. This is toward the new end of what we're willing to play, but hey, they're up to Yakuza 6. They're up to Yakuza 6. And that's the 7th number game if you count Yakuza 0, which came out earlier in the year.
You know,
And there are 3 console spin-offs and 2 PSP spin-offs.
Beautiful.
So you know what? If they've had time to make that many games, we can play it on our show.
You know, I once tried to make a PlayStation 6. I took 2 PlayStation 2s and 2 PlayStation 1s and committed a blood sacrifice, and it just didn't work.
That's a shame.
Kind of sad about that.
Yeah. What is it? The one that's supposed to be like a VR floating ball? There was that the PlayStation 9 that they did that parody that they did that commercial. It was like some kind of floating ball or something.
The only thing I can think of is from South Park when you say that.
Oh,
come on, Gamesfield!
I wasn't going to go into that because that's actually, well, it's a typical. Let me just say that's a typical South Park joke that they're using that name for the system.
Okama?
Yeah. We're not going to talk about it.
Now you're going to have to tell me what that means.
Yes, but not on there. Anyhow, just quick. What is the Yakuza? Japanese organized crime.
It's like the Japanese mafia.
Yes, though their name, at least Yakuza is at least partly descended from people who ran illegal gambling, so that's where the name actually comes from.
They gambled yaks.
Yes, no, it's actually stands for 893, which is a losing hand in the traditional Japanese card game.
Interesting.
Yes, so that is the worst possible hand in Oichikabu, if I remember the name, which is apparently similar to Baccarat. So, of course, it's played with traditional Japanese playing cards.
No.
And, that's the worst possible hand. And, of course, they're running illegal gambling then, so they're the Yakuza.
Yes. And then they kill people.
Oh, yeah.
But who doesn't these days?
Yeah, you don't want to mess with the Yakuza, really. So, a fun thing about this game is it's created by Toshihiro Nagoshi. If you recognize this game, it's because we played one of his titles before. The title we played was Daytona USA. And after that, he made Super Monkey Ball. So this is a bit of a tonal change, yes, from the previous games that he's made. They actually revealed it at a press conference in August 2005, which they held at Club Heights in the red lights district of Tokyo Shinjuku Ward, Kabukicho.
Solid.
Yeah.
I don't know what you just said. I know Kabuki.
Yeah.
And red light.
It's the red light district. Kabukicho.
Roxanne.
Yeah, exactly. It's where you find. I mean, I don't know how much we should shy away from this. There will already have been a warning. I'm not even going to try to edit the footage for this because there's lots of language and some of the things you can do to the people you fight is pretty mean. So let you know, not recommended for younger viewers.
Oh yeah.
But the area that you play in is called Kamurocho, and it's very closely based on the real life Kabukicho.
Cool.
And it's very interesting. There's actually a lot of real life brands and places. Like one of the places you can go shopping to buy items is a place called Don Quixote, and that is a real life convenience store chain in Japan.
Don Quixote?
Yes, like the character,
the Spanish adventurer
yes.
character that was like insane.
The Knight of La Mancha, yes.
What?
I don't know. That somebody decided a good name for the chain would be Don Quixote, and it is a real life chain. If you go to Japan, you can shop at Don Quixote. It's real. If you go drinking in this game, you are buying real brands of liquor.
See,
you can buy like a Suntory whiskey. You can get yourself some, I think, Johnny Walkers in this game.
No, here's the thing. There is definitely this weird balance of like too much promotion and like almost takes you out of the reality without there being a promotion.
Yeah.
Like when you're watching a movie, when you're watching Blade Runner, and you see the Coca-Cola ads and the Atari ads, like kind of grounds it in the real world, without it, Yeah. Because then you have to just make up random crap,
Exactly. Yeah,
which sometimes works great, like Nuka-Cola. Sometimes it takes on its own entity. But other times it's just like, oh, that's a knockoff this. Yeah. Unless it's super clever, it's just boring.
Yeah. So here they just, for the reality, they just went crazy with real life brands.
Crazy.
Yeah. There's a lot of real life stuff. You go to some of the convenience stores have magazines, right? And they're all real magazines.
Nice.
I don't know how much you can actually read in them, but,
The centerfolds are real.
I forget how much you can actually. It's been a while. I forget how much you can actually see inside. I will say the Japanese name is Ruga Gotoku, which is like a dragon. It's actually a pretty cool name. I'm kind of disappointed they went to something as generic as Yakuza for the Western release. But the main character is the Dragon of Dojima because he's a
dragon.
Pretty beast. He rocks people's faces. He's pretty tough.
Rock the boat, don't rock the boat, baby. Rock the boat, don't tip the boat over.
But apparently their development studio was actually within an hour of Kabukicho, so they went all the time to do research.
Nice.
Like I was reading a quote from someone who worked on the game. It was like, yeah, Nagoshi and I would go drinking in Kabukicho all the time, but this was actually for work.
Plot twist.
It's like, hey, we're out drinking, but that's because it's something that happens in the game. Yeah, so I actually have a quote from Nagoshi. Basically, at that reveal, he was like, "For a while now, I wanted to create a powerful, gritty drama where you feel the sense of humanity. After a lot of thought, this is the product that we've arrived at." It took around 3 years to develop. It was actually the scenario director was Hase Seishu, who's actually a popular crime novelist in Japan.
Yep.
So he writes a lot of books about Yakuza. So they hooked up with him and got him to. I guess Nagoshi had already had like a basic idea in mind, but then he ran it by Seishu, who polished it up. Yeah, and apparently he actually agreed to it because he used to be a big gamer. He used to play Space Invaders, A lot of classic arcade stuff, but he had lost interest recently because he was more interested in the story than like the 3D graphics and gameplay of the new games. But then, when he heard about Yakuza, he's like, okay, this sounds interesting. So even though that was like probably one of the most busy times of his professional life, he was like, you know what, no, I'm going to work on this game. And decided to sign on. And I think we'll kind of see this when we start playing, but the goal of the battle system was to make players feel the pain being inflicted on them and the pain that they inflict on their rivals. It's, believe me, this is actually it's pretty brutal. Yes,
yeah,
I already mentioned like reality is the main point.
I don't think it really knows how sick I am. I can buy the new Ratchet and Clank game.
You could, yes.
I just got a PS4.
Yeah.
And I'm just trying to think of the console exclusives I can get now.
Well, hey, if you like this, there's a new Yakuza games coming out.
I love Ratchet and Clank.
Yeah. Anyhow, though, this is not, like a lot of people made the comparison to Grand Theft Auto when it was coming out because that was the easiest point of reference. Crime game, open world, yes. But they weren't really trying to make a sandbox game. This one is more linear because it's more story focused.
Yeah.
They actually went like all out for the US release.
All out.
Yeah. So they had an aggressive web and print ad campaign. They actually, this is the only game in the series to be dubbed, but they got a bunch of well-known actors like Michael Madsen is in it, from Reservoir Dogs, Sin City. They get Michael Rosenbaum, who's Lex Luthor on Smallville. And we were discussing this not too long ago because we were discussing the scene from Justice League where, yeah, and I was like, and I was saying it was also a meta joke because Michael Rosenbaum plays the Flash on that show, but he played Lex Luthor in Smallville.
There's a scene in Justice League where Lex Luthor has body switched with the Flash, and
the cartoon version.
Yeah,
just
and he's
specify.
Just like, well, one of the many cartoon versions.
Yeah.
And he's just like, well, at least I'll finally find out who the Flash is. And he takes his mask off and he's like, I have no idea who this is.
It was such a great scene. That's when that was such a good show. It's lots of great scenes like that. His Eliza Dushku, who's
that's a human I know.
Yes, she was Faith on Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Apparently
I never watched Buffy.
Apparently she was also in Bring It On. I never watched that, so I
know she was in Dollhouse.
Yes.
She's just been in a lot of Joss Whedon stuff.
Yes,
and
absolutely.
I've just seen her around.
Yeah, I liked Faith. I liked her in Buffy.
Keep it the faith, yeah.
Rachel Lee.
Billy Joel reference.
Rachel Lee Cook is in it.
That is a
She was in She's All That. Well, I know you'll know who the last famous name who's in it. Mark Hamill.
Who's that?
Yes, I don't know if we're gonna get to hear him in the game, but he plays your main character. I guess you'd say he's a rival. Goro Majima is played by Mark Hamill in this game, which is when people point to is like, yeah, he's probably the best of the dub voices.
Well, I mean, Mark Hamill's a voiceover guy.
Yeah,
he's basically voiceover and Luke Skywalker.
Yeah.
Like that's him.
Yep.
He's really good at voiceover, and I mean, who else are you gonna get to be Luke Skywalker?
Yeah, but unfortunately, despite all the work they put into the U.S. localization, the game did not do well.
See, it's funny because I do all these freaking Star Wars references, yet these people keep popping up.
It's kind of a major cultural touchstone nowadays.
Yeah.
I mean, there was a time where it's just a popular sci-fi movie that people could have forgotten about, but it managed to come back and become something that everybody knows.
It's completely permeated culture in this country. And around the world.
But we already did our Star Wars special this month. So,
yes.
So instead, we should celebrate the holidays with violent crime.
And probably watching Star Wars again.
Yes.
I guarantee you, by Christmas, I will have watched The Last Jedi at least 2 to 3 times.
That would not surprise me.
Yes.
No. I mean, honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if you did it when you got home.
It's not out on VHS or anything. I just said VHS. So that's fun. On my way home, maybe. Once we're done shooting.
Yeah, there you go. Anyhow, let's do crime.
Let's do the thing.
Yeah. All right, so quick note to our viewers, in case things look a little funky. This game does support widescreen, so we are stretching the picture. It's easier for me to just set the whole thing to 16:9, but the widescreen isn't going to kick in until my save loads. So from here on in, it should actually be widescreen, though it'll actually look a little funky for us because we were playing it on a 4:3 TV.
Always.
Yes. But it will be stretched to the proper width for our viewers at home. So you'll get to enjoy the widescreen even if we don't. And also, because we are an old school show, we are, of course, using a strategy guide.
Oh, yeah. Oh, man, remember shelling out money for those?
I don't. I got it for free. Let's just say that I may have rescued it from getting thrown away.
I actually had one, at least one, for one of the Budokai games.
Oh, there you go.
Which is how I knew all of the, like, capsule combinations to make and where the Dragon Balls would be and what wishes you can make with the Dragon Balls and what secret wishes you can make with the Dragon Balls.
That does sound useful.
That is one thing that definitely kind of aggravates me about Xenoverse. Is the amount of grinding you have to do to get things. Because you can play a level 10 times and not get the item you're looking for.
Right.
Someone else can play it once and they'll get it.
Yeah.
It's kind of annoying. Like, I get the, do the specific goals and you will have a chance to unlock it, but unlock it when I do the specific goals.
Yeah, so we got a fun opening. I'm thinking we're probably just going to wander. We're going to load my save and just wander around because I am far enough in the game that we have the open.
You come to this. Step the fuck up. You come to me on the day of my daughter's wedding.
But I am far enough that we have the open.
By the way, why is this a Christmas episode?
Because this game is set in December.
Ah.
We can see if we can find it. There's a Christmas tree. There is a Christmas tree.
Oh, man.
We're going to see if maybe we can do some... see if maybe we can do some side missions. But to start with, we'll probably just wander around and beat people up.
Can I just attack the public? Go to Serena.
Okay, so we won't. No, you cannot. That's one of the things that differentiates this from Grand Theft Auto.
Do you save
you cannot.
at phone booths?
Yes, you do.
Like how you exit the Matrix.
Yeah. Yeah, you can bump into people, but you cannot punch them.
Hey, lady. Hey, oh. Hey, lady. Oh, hey. Hey. Oh.
All right, so
what are you doing?
We're not going to do this. Just let's see if we can find some random fights.
That's weird.
Yeah, it's got some. You're moving the.
Yeah, you move the mini map with the right analog stick. What does this guy want? What does this guy want?
I don't know. Talk to him.
My name is Yakuza. I command an affiliate family under the Shimano family.
Okay.
Sir, I'm not trying to offend you. It'd be wise for you to try to make yourself scarce today. The streets are teeming with Shimano-san's men. They're all looking for you. You're not going to turn me in. I've had respect for both you and Fuma Oyobon since back in the day.
Yeah, so this is one of the things that puts a little bit, lots of bits of Japanese in the dub,
Take care.
which is not something I've ever been a big fan of. Yeah, so because this is a PS2 game, it uses fixed camera angles, which is why you can't move the camera.
Why?
Kind of like God of War. So it's still using like 3D, but they're fixed camera angles.
Jack and Daxter didn't have fixed camera angles.
Okay.
Ratchet and Clank didn't have that.
It's very detailed, though, as you can see.
Get on
It supports widescreen.
crap.
Anyhow.
Where am I? I'm over here. Hi, human. What happened? Well, my Aniki asked me to look for someone. Yeah? The guy I'm looking for is wearing a gray suit, just like you. Who's your Aniki? Well, he's the Oyabon of the Shimano family affiliate. You're not the guy, are you? Forget it. Sorry to bother you. I'm probably the guy.
Yeah, he's not smart.
You're stupid.
Yeah. Aniki is like Big Brother, but it's what...
He's a stormtrooper.
Yeah, right.
He totally just missed that.
These aren't the droids we're looking for. Okay, so we'll see if we can see. There was
dramatic camera angle.
I think there was a side quest here, but I already did it.
Marg, marg.
I mean, we can look for...
Find me something to do so I can cut people with the sword. Or punch them in the face.
Yeah, more punching.
Pork, 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 pork.
I believe you've got your weak attack on square, heavy attack on triangle. It's going to be exciting when we get to heat attacks. You got grab on circle. All right, so I'm trying to find something close. Where are you right now?
I don't know. Japan.
Lordy. You were somewhere around here, and
I'm in Theater Alley.
Yes, okay, so there you are. I'm trying to figure out how to read this to find side quests. I mean, you want to go in the shop. That white building is something you can go in. See on the mini maps, there's a white. So you should actually be able to go in there. Yeah, so around the corner. So underground area.
Deborah. Who's Deborah?
That's a club, I believe.
Where were the other drugs going?
Yeah, you're in a bar.
Who's Deanna? That was a Walking Dead reference.
Hey, there's a little nightclub. You can hang out in the nightclub if you find the bartender. You can buy some drinks.
See, everyone's having a blast. Well, yeah, I'm gonna run into you and mess that blast up.
I don't think you do anything in here right now.
Tonight. Oh. Really, find me something to do. What am I doing?
I'm trying. I'm trying to figure out what this stuff is. There's something near West Park. How close is West Park? Oh, that's wise. Well, whatever. This is the first thing I found, and I'm pretty sure I haven't done it. So go back upstairs.
It's a weird name for a nightclub, Deborah.
Yeah. Actually, did I do this? There's a fight here, so where is this? At Good Cafe.
Pigeons! I heard you'll get killed if you answer a cell phone that's lying in the street. Let's find a cell phone lying in the street!
There are, like, random battles, so I'm surprised you haven't run into any.
Hey, human. Woman. Do you know a bar called Serena?
Well, yes, you do.
Yeah, I do. Yeah, I do. Really? I wanted to meet the Mama-san Reina. I came a long way from my hometown. Do you know where it is?
Go ahead and tell her, I guess.
It's on the second floor of the Tenkaichi Street. Oh, okay. Thank you very much. However, I think I should better myself before I meet her.
Weird. So that's just telling you how to get there, maybe?
I don't know. I didn't expect a kind of Spanish Inquisition.
Alright, so it's telling me about a side mission where there's some guys hassling a cafe, but it doesn't tell me what the cafe is. Okay, so we're not going to be able to do that. So these are numbered, so they're on the map. There we go.
Sir, you'll end up dead if you keep wandering aimlessly around here. Who are you? I'm a member of the Tojo clan. I was just checking to see if you were around here somewhere. So are we gonna fight or what? No. I'm not stupid. I'm no match for you, Kazuma-san. I suggest that you hide as soon as possible.
Alright, so it looks like there are a bunch of side quests.
Well, maybe they can just come and fight me.
Around here, if I'm reading this right.
Okay, where is...
Towards the center of the map. So you are nearby, yes. There you go. So I think that's down there. So if you want to keep heading east,
East?
and then, yeah,
I thought you said west.
that corner right there. No, that's the guy you already talked to. Yeah, so Oyabun is boss, Aniki is like big brother, and it's basically somebody like that's above you in the Yakuza. So yeah, head once you get to that north, you talk to him too.
What's up, friend? What's the god of wine? Oh, well, it's a bar called Bacchus. Do you know it? Yeah, I was just there. Wow.
Okay, so yeah, head up there, see if you can...
Left?
Left, exactly.
Left, right, left.
That will... there should be some side quests around here. A suspicious man.
He. What's the deal with this guy? He. Finally found out Raiki-chan's whereabouts. Raiki-chan put a job as a race queen all of a sudden. What the hell? Hey, Mama, how are you?
Okay, awesome. He's telling you stuff about hostesses.
Cool.
Who you can date. We might have to.
Yakuza, I'm sorry you won. Have mercy.
I guess I already beat him up.
Ah.
Sorry. God.
Bum.
Yes. Sure, why not?
Yumi's picture.
Yeah, no, we won't. Hold on. Oh well.
Just the heat of the moment.
Okay, so I don't know why we're not getting any random battles. That's what I wanted to do, but this is going to be this hard. I guess we should just go ahead and go to this arena.
And how do I
Follow
do
the
that?
arrow.
That's not north?
No, that's the direction to your next
Follow
destination.
the bouncing thumb. Follow the bouncing thumb. Follow the bouncing thumb. Hey, get out of my way.
All right, so we're gonna have to do some story stuff, but then there'll be some street punks to beat up after that. Unless you get into a random battle, which would be great.
Beating up some street punks.
Because then you can just rock some guys' faces.
What a wench. Or man.
Yeah, I can see if we have some time. So one of the things you can do is go to a hostess bar. Basically,
So they sell Twinkies and donuts.
no, what a hostess bar is oh, there we go. There's some holiday content. Go back up. See, there we go. We got girls dressed like Santa. There you go.
All the way. Ha 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 ha.
We've justified this being a holiday episode.
Hey.
As you can see, it's glowing. The entrance is actually in the alleyway behind the building. So, go down farther.
It's an alleyway behind.
That's not the alleyway, that's Main Street. Well, it's a side street. In. Go closer to the blinking thing. There'll be an alley right above it. Yeah, so there you go. That alley. Go into that alley. And you want to climb the fire escape in the back.
Or I could steal a scooter.
I guess. I mean, you might be able to... Yeah,
Well, this is
usually in the back.
No,
That door, maybe?
how do I actually do anything in this game?
Generally, X to... You've been doing good so far.
Maybe I have to try the front door first.
Yeah, maybe. Try the front door first. Because foreigners in the back, though. But whatever.
Or maybe you just go in the front door.
Oh, huh. That's weird. Well, whatever. That works, too.
Welcome. Oh,
Welcome. Oh.
So that's, she's being voiced by Rachel Lee Cook.
Kazuma-chan.
Rachel Leigh Cook? Lee Cook.
Lee.
Lee.
Con!
Yes.
Oh, I see.
So we got some story
I'm
stuff.
sorry about Fumo-san.
Oh, no.
Anyway, it's just like you to surprise me like this.
Yeah.
It's so hype.
Sorry.
It's good to see you, though.
Yeah, so, I mean, we're not enjoying the English dub, but people at home might get to hear a little bit of it.
Or wherever you happen to be watching
Yes.
our video.
Have you heard anything about
Our viewers are enjoying the English dub. There we
I
go.
was told that she
A
disappeared
core
from the
Pokemon
hospital.
RPG is in development for the Nintendo Switch.
But Kazuma,
Look at that.
I told you that.
about
I
5
just
years
got that
ago,
news
a
update
girl named Mizuki stopped
from the
by.
Googs.
There you go.
She said
The
she was
Googs.
Misa Omura's sister,
Oh, maybe they'll have a special Pokemon
Yeah.
Switch for that.
but she said that Yumi didn't know anything about
That'll
her
be
basis.
interesting.
That's what got me to buy
Because
the
Yumi was
3DS.
sent to the
Yeah.
orphanage way before Mizuki was even born.
Orphanage,
I
Orphan
see.
Black.
No. Yes, main characters of the game.
That
All right, so I mean, while they're doing storyline stuff, I guess I'll give people a little background. The game starts in 1995.
Oh, what a year.
Yeah. Your character, Kazuma Kiryu,
worked here for about 4 years.
grew up in an orphanage with his friend who also went into the Yakuza,
The name of her bar
and
is
a girl and other people. But the three main characters are Kazuma,
She
his
was
friend,
supposed
and
to tell me.
his girlfriend.
But I haven't heard from her in a
And
while.
basically,
I tried to
one
get
day
her,
he
but
busted
she changed her
into
mind.
his boss's office to find that his friend has killed their boss because his
You know,
boss was trying to
she
force
looks so
himself
much like
on
you.
their
If
female
you met
friend.
her, you'd see it right away.
And because things are looking up for his friend, like Cosmo says, like, no, I'll take the
Tattoo.
I'll take the hit.
I'll take the blame. I'll go to jail. You get her out of here, and I'll stay and tell the cops I did it.
Sorry to have bothered you.
And because I don't know what's going on with the criminal justice society,
I'll try to help you out
criminal
anyway.
justice in Japan, he had 10 years for shooting a guy.
You don't want to know about Nishiki?
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not really sure how that worked out, but
Or has someone already told you?
anyhow, he gets out after 10 years,
Yeah, I've heard.
and you do the rest of the game in 2005, where he's been in jail and has to figure out what's going on with his friends who.
I'm done trusting what others
Man,
tell
this is a
me.
really weird take on Harry Potter.
By the way, Kazuma, do you know the Millennium Tower?
Yeah.
It was built.
Oh, the Millennium Tower.
The Millennium Falcon? What?
Yes, it's kind of important. Big fights keep happening there.
And the bartender there knows the business well.
But
And
can I
has
make
a
the
lot of
Kissel
money.
run in 12 parsecs?
I'm not sure. I mean, it is a building, so
Probably knows where Ares is.
it might have some difficulty.
Well, I mean, is the Death Star not just a building with engines and a giant laser cannon?
That's true. That's true. But it's no moon.
It's a space station.
Yes.
I still think that was a bit of a missed opportunity in Rogue One. We know it goes to hyperspace. We don't see it go to hyperspace.
Yeah.
That would be really cool.
All right. So now you can also use this as a hideout. So if you need to refill your HP or save or whatever. But we don't need to do that right now. So go
We need
ahead
to go
and
fight people.
Yep. Head to Bacchus.
I will figure
It's
out
red
how.
door. Yes. There
I
you
see
go.
a red door and I want to paint it black.
Yeah. So I mean, later games on more powerful hardware, you would get real time rendering of the full game. Oh, you're being called by Yuya. What does he have to say? All right. So I mean, you could also do that, but I don't think that leads to a fight.
Or it could. It's in a club.
It is in club.
In the club with a club jacket.
I guess I'm thinking of later games in which you go behind there and and take the back entrance. But we'll go back because that definitely leads to a fight, and we want to get into at least one fight. I mean, we want to do side stuff, but I want to make sure we get into a fight first.
Same.
So go ahead and head to
Scanning the
back.
scene in the city tonight.
Okay, so it looks
Looking
like
for
you're actually
you to start up a fight.
going around the long way.
There's an
But-
evil feeling in our brains. It's nothing new. You know what drives us insane? Running on a way hiding. You will pay dying.
Oh, come on
1,000
now.
deaths.
You know, Metallica is quick to sue.
Oh, they're fun people.
They had a fit about Napster.
Yeah. We're just a couple of nerds playing some video games.
Yeah, I understand. Well, I'm mostly making a joke.
Oops. Sorry.
Uh-oh.
Hey,
Hey, follow
wait.
him.
Follow the bouncing thumb. Where's my money?
Yeah, follow that guy.
How?
Follow him. Hold on, I will try to look up the bum side mission, where he has ripped you off. Huh? I don't know. I'm not saying it.
Well, it's your save game.
Yeah, it's fine. We're not gonna save anyway, so whatever. I
Christmas?
guess.
Oh my God! Christmas.
There we go.
trees.
Christmas trees. See, Christmas game. Everything's fine. It's related to the holidays. He didn't take that much money anyway, so whatever. Get out of here, you bum. But,
Hey, you bum.
but any building you see is a different color on the map is something you can actually go into. But I was actually trying to talk about there are hostess clubs in this game, and basically a hostess club is where women pretend to be interested in you to convince you to buy expensive liquor.
So, a strip club?
Yeah. No, everyone's fully clothed. Though there may be strip clubs in the game.
An emotional strip club.
Yeah, kind of.
Hooters.
Yeah.
But with expensive liquor.
Yeah, but they actually sing at your table, taking an interest in you.
Yeah, Hooters. Have you never been to Hooters?
Yeah, but they're just
they
waitresses. They take your order and they leave.
Well, no, if they're doing their job right, they're trying to pretend to be into you. So you give them a bigger tip.
Oh. I never experienced that at Hooters. No, I'm
It
sorry.
was really my friends and I went because it was like $5 unlimited wing night or some crap,
Yeah.
and like the girl was trying to do that, and we're all like, we're here for the wings. She's like, damn, like you're a waitress. We've all done that. You're getting at least 20%. Don't worry about it, as long as you don't screw up our order.
Actually, I used to go there with my cousin and his then girlfriend, now wife, to watch wrestling pay-per-views because they had like a big screen TV and they'd get the pay-per-view and the food was decent.
Yeah, cheap.
We had fun and watch wrestling.
Never mind. Let's get out of here.
So here you've just met a major character. That's Haruka. Spoilers. Kiryu basically ends up raising her.
I don't know who that is.
It's your character, Cosmo Kiryu.
Oh.
Remember I said that.
I knew his first name, not his last name.
Okay. Yuya's calling again.
It's Yuya. Jeez, it's almost like I have caller ID.
Oh. Well, you've got a cell phone. Oh well.
Interesting.
All right, so
So
I
the
guess
side
it's
quest
missable.
went away
Yeah.
because it didn't do that.
Interesting. Well, now you're gonna get in the fight. Destroy them. Get yourself into the cutscene.
Gotta love that 80s pop collar. Doggo!
Except this is 2005. He's just old school.
How
Oh.
dare you hurt the doggo! Is that dude? His hoodie says fart.
My turn now.
Yeah. No.
That doggo was so
Yeah.
adorable.
It's okay. Kiryu is not going to stand for that.
I wouldn't stand for that. I'd be pulling a gun on those people.
He does not have a gun. He's just going to beat them mercilessly with his fists.
I mean, same.
No,
It's
you
just a-
should see with the combat. This is they've made a mistake.
Just your bad luck.
They did not want to get into it with him
Why would they attack a little puppy?
because they're.
What's wrong with them?
Yeah, it looks like it's a fart. What? Well, okay. So again, your basic combos is on square, big power attacks on triangle. You have a meter called the heat meter.
Things get heated, yo.
Oh yes. You've got a dodge also on the X button, so you may want to make use of that. You can pick up weapons to hit people with.
Okay.
The reason I'm telling you about the heat meter now, oh, it looks like you already have some, is if you grab somebody and drag them over to a wall or something, you can press the triangle button to do a big attack. So grab somebody with the circle button and see if you can get a triangle prompt. Oh, you lost heat. All right, if you can refill
It was
that,
the heat of the moment.
it can be difficult to keep it up. Yeah, so see if you can get somebody over toward the wall.
I mean, I would start a fight pretty heated.
Yeah, but trust me, you wanna see this. So grab somebody, drag them over to the wall until you get the prompt. There you go. Oh, there it is. Get ready, it might be working.
Oh!
Yeah. Oh.
Oh.
Yeah. There's a quick time
You
event.
could have mentioned that.
I tried. I didn't get it out in time. But yeah, go ahead and oh, you got to mash with big guys. You can pick up that weapon though and hit people with it. Yeah, I don't know if I've bought it yet. There is it is possible to do a heat attack and guys hold it down. But it is an unlockable upgrade. I'm not sure if I have it yet. If you see a triangle, the prompt there, or somebody who's on the ground but not yet knocked out, then go ahead and hit the triangle button. I think we'll stomp on their face. I mean, if you want to get ready.
Oh my god, that barely even came on the screen. That's like light speed quick time event.
Oh, there he goes, yes. So you stomped on him.
Oh, right in the the downstairs. There were more people in that cutscene than I just saw.
Yeah, that's all right. It's PlayStation 2 can only do so much. At least with a certain visual quality.
You guys are like, what?
So you just wrecked his whole crew. You just wrecked his whole crew. Damn
right. How dare they attack that little pupper?
I mean, do you want to keep helping the dog? We can. This is good because the next thing you need to do is you need to get some dog food at Don Quixote.
Oh, he's such a tiny little pupper.
He looks like he's starving.
So because I know this, you'll be upset if we don't. Let's help the dog out.
I want 50.
Huh?
We'll do it right now. There's a Don Quixote down the street.
I've been looking.
So
no one cares about this cutscene.
Yeah, you can go ahead and skip it.
It can't.
Oh, the start button does nothing?
No.
X button does nothing?
No.
Okay. I'm sorry. I guess you're gonna have to watch.
Come on.
My name's not Kid.
What?
It's Haruka. That's my name.
Yeah, you gotta get her name right.
I don't care about your name. I care about the dog.
Kazuma Kiryu.
It's so adorable.
Will you please feed him? If he doesn't eat, he's gonna die.
Yes.
Even if we feed him, help him out right now, there's a good chance that he's going to run into trouble.
So I think you may actually end up adopting the dog.
Better.
Mister.
In later games, they have a dog, so it might be the same dog.
If not, I will reach through the screen and adopt that dog.
They have a.
Save the puppy.
All right. So is it going to tell you where the Don Quixote is?
Mayhaps.
Yeah.
I don't know. I didn't make the game.
Yep. Okay. So it's probably just that yellow building down the street. See it on the map? Other direction.
What?
See the yellow building?
Yeah.
On the mini map? I think that's probably the Don Quixote.
Wong, 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 wong.
Yeah. That is. Oh no, it's a restaurant. I mean, you could get something to eat, but.
I need pupper food.
Okay, hold on. Let me see if it's on the map. It said there was one nearby. Let me get a look earlier in the guide, see if I can get like a big map here. More detailed map,
Same.
Yes. Don Quixote. I mean, again, the colored buildings on the mini map are ones you can go in. So, I don't think it's the purple one. I think that's adult videos.
That's not.
Might be the orange one. No, the way you're going. Oh, this is just a random fight. Destroy them.
Yo, dude, gonna get ripped.
Oh, it's gonna be bad. It's gonna be bad for him.
We're gonna wreck his face.
Yes. Kiryu versus random guys is generally very bad for them.
They didn't spend 10 years in jail.
No, they did not. And they, yeah, I mean, I do have, I might have some other stuff unlocked, but I mean, there are different situations that you can do different heat attacks. Though, of course, there's more stuff in later games, so I may not be remembering exactly.
Oh, I stomped him in his face to the ground.
Nice. Yoda. I guess he didn't forget him after all.
Yoda. Apparently not. I just spin back kicked that dude in the face.
Okay,
That
let's
was
see.
beautiful.
Retail stores, so yes. Orange is a retail store, so that may be one.
Lao noting.
Okay, so it's either that one or there's another one in the corner.
Wow, I had no idea you were so strong. It's not much, but please take it. I got 3,000 yen.
Yep, so it's either that orange one or that one over there. Popo Drugstore, so that's not the one you want. So go around to the other corner on that same.
This is horribly disorienting.
Yeah, like I said, in later games they got rid of this. Actually, yeah, you can go through there to be a shortcut.
I just came through there.
See, I'm telling you to go to that corner right there. You see, go around that way, sure, that'll work.
But the camera angle switches so randomly that I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, I don't. Is that guy trying to start something? Oh, he is. That was a mistake.
Versus street hoodlums.
You're already annoyed.
Yeah.
You didn't.
Because someone tried to hurt a puppy.
And you're gonna take it out on him. That was a mistake. Are there any weapons lying around on the ground? See if you can pick up a weapon. Oh, there you go. That's the lantern. You can pick up the lantern with the circle button. See it right there? It's got the triangle over it.
Ugh!
Yeah. And I think you also... I think this game has heat moves with weapons. But looks like you already rigged that one up, so... Some of them are mean. Like you can get if you pick up a baseball bat, you can do the heat move with a baseball bat, you basically do a home run swing right into their head.
Go full Negan?
It's bad.
You go full Negan on him?
I don't watch The Walking Dead, right?
So he has a baseball bat called Lucille.
Mm.
And it is covered in barbed wire.
Yeah, so kind of like that. Up a little more.
And he beats people to death with it.
Yeah, so Kotobuki drug. Yeah,
Ah! Do you have pupper food?
Probably not, but take a look. Nope. So while you're in here, look at the shelves.
What?
Is there anything in there?
I can't see anything because this is a PlayStation 2 game.
No, okay, it doesn't look like it has. Doesn't look like it has.
Where is the blasted Don Quixote?
I'm not sure. It's got to be an orange thing. So let me look at the map here.
It's an orange.
Guess he's gonna say the puppy. I mean, it will say Don Quixote.
If only
it says,
this dude is trying to fight me.
There we go. It says run south on Nakamichi Street. So, there we go. So it's one of these. Either the one to your left right now that you're passing. What is that?
Good
that's
coffee.
Okay, so then go
There's
to...
actually a place on Martha's Vineyard called that. It's called Mokamat's Good Coffee.
It's Smile Burger. Oh, you know what? It's probably that big orange one down near the end of the road. See, there's somebody mentioned Christmas. We're okay. Somebody mentioned Christmas. More Christmas things are happening.
This is Halloween.
It's fine. It's Christmassy. Yeah, so head across the street. Don't worry. There are no cars. Nobody drives in Japan. Well, they do, but... Yes, there you go. That's it. That is Don Quixote. This is like a discount retail chain.
Same.
Yes. So you can get all kinds of ridiculous stuff here. So go ahead and talk to that guy.
Didn't I just fight that guy in the purple hoodie?
You might have. He's trying very hard not to turn around right now.
Dog food.
Yes. Oh.
No.
Okay, hold on. Here's what you do.
Yeah, I figured it out.
Okay. Yeah, so you want the one dog food.
I'm gonna buy 2 dog food.
Okay, I don't think we need that, but sure. And those are gifts you can buy for hostesses.
That's a very tiny puppy.
But there you go, Suntory. You can that's a real brand.
Yeah.
Actually, I think these are all real brands. All this stuff down here at the bottom with the stuff that looks like Capsule Corporation.
Capsicorp, Capsicorp, Capsicorp.
Yeah, it doesn't look like I have them here, but in like some drugstores, there'll be the magazine stand. You can look at the magazines, and they're all real magazines.
Do any of the capsules have hidden music tracks, and you can listen to Shouts to Hitler? That's not the name of the opening song from Dragon Ball Z.
Chala head chala.
Yeah, Shout to Hitler.
Okay. Anyhow, go fix your dog.
The way it sounds when I play Xenoverse, it sounds like Chow to Hitler.
Well, maybe because I usually heard it with subtitles, I never got that. Oh, Boss Coffee. That's a real coffee brand. Actually, Boss Coffee. What's his
Related
name?
to Boss Nass?
No. But Tommy Lee Jones did an advertising campaign for them.
That's funny.
Yeah. So Tommy Lee Jones has advertised Boss Coffee,
Nice.
which is a very real brand that you can really buy in Japan. Yes, feed the dog.
Yes, feed the dog with French perfume.
Yes, no.
Lucky bees.
So there we go. We fed the dog. Yay, we saved the dog. We punched some people.
Dude, that's one of the best parts about Okami, man, is feeding all the animals.
Oh, yeah.
I knew he was.
So I would have liked to, go to a hostess club or something, but
You had to feed the dog.
yeah, it took us too long to get to
Okay.
things.
Yeah,
Ooh.
apparently you were stepping on the controller. while
Apparently.
at the end.
It seems to have slid under my foot.
That's what her mother said.
But there we go. At least we got a look on it at him really hurting people.
So what are you
Yes.
gonna do now?
There's nothing the more brutal ones, but oh well.
Go to around here?
So yeah, I'm annoyed we weren't able to find the side quests more easily, but the guide was not as helpful as I had a little bit of trouble
Terrible
figuring out the
guide.
map. But we got a feel for the basic combat. I mean, you can pick up lots of different weapons. The way it presents Tokyo is actually very realistic. It's really impressive.
It's very much Blade Runner.
Yeah, it gives you the feeling of actually being there.
Yeah.
It's very
That's
impressive. I mean, it has a decent story. The combat would improve with later games.
I just cracked my neck and it felt so good.
So it gets better as the series goes on, and of course they get rid of the fixed camera angles, and you have a full free camera.
Because everybody should get rid of fixed cameras.
I mean, it depends on what your control scheme and things are,
Well,
but
like action games, they don't need them. They're annoying.
yeah. I mean, you don't actually fight in the fixed camera, so you're just navigating. But
It's annoying.
well, it's the thing they were doing to get more. God of War has a fixed camera.
Yeah, but the camera turns were nowhere near as awkward.
Yeah, I'm just saying it's a
And
tech.
the space was a lot more open, so
Okay.
it worked.
What I'm getting at is it's a technique for minimizing the work the PlayStation has to do.
I can play God of War 4.
You could, yes. You can be Beard Bros.
Yeah.
But,
I'm actually related to Scandinavian ancestors.
Oh,
So
there you
it
go.
makes
Yeah.
sense.
There you go.
I'm not Greek. I'm Italian. It's kind of a little different. Ayo. Up in here.
Anyhow,
So that was the game. Good
Yeah.
night, everybody.
I gotta say, like some of the stuff that Kiryu does to the guys he beats up is really mean.
Oh, yeah.
We haven't seen some of the nastier, like I was describing it, but basically, if you've got the bat and you do the bat hate move, you basically you got them down their knees and swing as hard as you can.
You just go full Negan on.
There's a lot of stuff in this game where it's like, that guy should be dead.
Like playing a Batman Arkham game.
Yeah, a few of those, and like, I know Batman doesn't kill people, but that would kill people.
That dude, you'd be dead.
Yeah, there's a lot of like really brutal. It's not like Mortal Kombat gory
Brutality.
violence, but it's brutal violence because
Yeah.
there have been things where I was playing a Yakuza game and I did a hate move on someone and I'm like, oh, that was violence.
Apparently, you've never played Gears of War.
Oh, I played Gears of War. No.
Chainsaw.
It's violent in a different way.
Yeah.
Though there were a few times when I first played Gears of War, I was like, oh.
I remember watching playing and be like, damn.
Yeah, eventually you get used to it and it's not a big deal, but the first time I saw some of that stuff, I'm like,
Reducing a person to chunks with the hammer of dawn.
yeah. They just like the first time I managed to get somebody with a chainsaw kill, I'm like, oh.
Okay, the
This
game
is
that
violent.
the gore got me at first was Fallout 3, when I shot someone in the head and
they
their
just
head exploded,
Yeah, yeah.
and like their eyeball came shooting at me. I was like, huh, okay.
Yeah. But this isn't gore, but it is like just some very mean stuff.
Yeah.
There's, I think it's in this one, there's a heat move if you're near like a railing, you know, some of those like waist-high railings.
Yeah.
You can basically just spine.
Oh! That's gnarly.
Yeah. I think some later games you can just wrap guys around telephone pole, or not telephone poles, but like
Streetlights.
streetlight poles. And,
nice.
yeah, slam them into
That's
them.
how to do it. That's what I do.
There's one of the areas that you go to for story events, like you're at the main compound of the Yakuza clan you belong to, and you can just like toss people in ponds. Later games, I don't think later games, like if you're on a roof and you do a heat move near the edge of the roof,
Gone.
chuck them over.
Still not as violent as Roller Coaster Tycoon.
Oh, I was looking at getting a copy of that, but I don't even know which one the best one. They weren't as cheap as I wanted to.
Oh, Roller Coaster Tycoon.
Yeah, I have to check the
Just drown
see what
people.
they're running in the current sale. I don't know.
Doing the Tower of Terror thing, and you just like turn the acceleration to the max, and then just.
Yeah, I'm keeping my eye open for a copy of Roller Coaster Tycoon so we can play it on the show sometime.
I did that once. I remember doing that. I just set it to the max, and it never came back down. It just.
First roller coaster in space.
No, it was the Tower of Terror. The like goes up and down and up
Oh.
and down and up and down. It was just. And I was like, where? What? And like 10 minutes later, I was still looking around. I'm like, it never came back.
Nice. But as I mentioned, this is first in what has become a pretty long series. They've made a lot of games. They made a lot of improvements to the games. The first one is fairly serious, but later on they're not. They just say screw it and get ridiculous. Like the main stories tend to stay fairly serious, even if some over the top things happen.
No.
But the side missions get kind of goofy. And
Not
so-
quite Saints Row level. Maybe Saints Row 3.
Yeah, not quite Saints Row goofy, but some ridiculous stuff happens.
Solid.
And then again, of course, Kiryu actually fights tigers in the series. So
Same.
yeah, so you can do heat moves on me, just punches in the jaw and knocks out a tiger. So
Solid.
so it gets a little silly. If you do want to play this, they did reprint the game, but it's probably gotten rare again. But honestly, there's a remake that came out over the summer. Yakuza Kiwami. Kiwami means extreme. I don't know why they didn't just call it Yakuza Extreme, but
I
whatever.
don't know why they called the Xbox One X Xbox One X. I mean, you know.
A lot of X's in there, make sure you know.
Yeah. Come on, guys. Ultra Xbox One.
I
Because
don't
it's
know.
in Ultra HD.
Maybe.
That'd have been so metal. Does that not sound awesome?
Anyhow, before I get distracted again, Yakuza Kiwami on PlayStation 4. I hear it has a silky smooth frame rate. Yes, silky smooth, 60 frames a second. They add in the style switch in Yakuza 0. You have the ability to switch from between different fighting styles, and they added that in. Your rival, Goro Majima, will just appear and attack you at random points during the game.
And then you find out he's beaten the Elite Four before you, and
Yeah,
he
right.
is your final boss.
But to the point where he'll actually like emerge out of manholes to throw down a random battle wheel.
What?
So like if you're walking down the street,
playing as the Inspector from the Pink Panther?
I don't know, but
So that was a reference.
he'll just pop out of a manhole to throw down with you sometimes. I don't know why. It's just crazy.
Fun fact: if you
Like I
ever
said, the
watch-
game gets a little more crazy.
If you ever watch the Pink Panther, he would have his like house servant guy hide and randomly attack him. Inspector Clouseau.
Not now, you idiot! Oh, we can't even repeat some of that because it's kind of racist.
Yeah, but it's the French people.
No, not the French people. Some of the stuff he would say to his.
I
yeah.
don't remember all of it. It's been a while.
They actually edit it on TV nowadays.
You can be racist to French people.
Yeah, but no, some of the stuff he said they don't let him say on TV anymore. It wasn't like really bad, but anyhow. So they have stuff like that. I mean, Yakuza 0 came out in January. I think sometime next year, Yakuza 6 is finally coming out in North America, which I guess is supposed to be the end of Kiryu's story. So he's getting up there now, and
it's finally the Godfather 3.
Yeah, Haruka's like a young woman, and it's funny. During the course of the series, she becomes a pop idol.
And Yakuza 7 is going to follow her.
Yeah, I don't even know. They're probably making more, but
beating people with K-pop.
They may have a different. Well, no, J-pop. Come on, they're Japanese.
You don't know. Maybe she likes K-pop.
But she's a Japanese person from Japan. It's Japanese pop.
Maybe she went and studied K-pop in Korea.
Okay.
You don't know her life, man.
Well, I do. They're all in the games. It's all in the game. She becomes a pop star. Because complete with like the ridiculous costumes they wear in Japan. Like the synchronized dancing and all that. It happens.
So, like being a pop star in general?
Yeah.
That's kind of what they do in America, too.
No, yeah, that's fair. They have their own brand of crazy for pop stars in Japan, though.
Yeah.
It's distinct, I feel.
I feel like it makes more sense. I don't know why.
I don't know, but it's a whole convoluted story, and he raises orphans and things like that.
Play the games, you'll find out.
They're
what?
The gameplay gets better as time goes on, so
what?
Good stuff. I mean, again, you have to remake this one, so you don't have to try and hunt down the original.
Yeah.
I've heard good things about it, though I haven't had a chance to play it.
Without mercy.
But if you got a PlayStation 4, like Ian now does, you can check out the latest Yakuza games.
I want to play Ratchet and Clank.
Yeah.
I'm gonna see if I can find me a copy of that.
Yeah, I don't know if you're gonna. Well, they will already have done or not put out a demo. I don't know.
No, Ratchet and Clank.
For Yakuza, I mean.
Oh.
But yeah. I mean, some previous ones had demos, but none of the. At least in the U.S., like in Japan, there were demos. Like I've got the Yakuza 6 demo with the Japanese demo, but it has, as of this recording, not come out in English, which is a shame because I would like to know what's happening.
Those jerks.
Yeah, I did the storyline stuff, which is really short in the Yakuza 6 demo, but I keep meaning to go back and see if there's some side missions in the demo that I can check out. Just go around and beat some people up. But if you enjoyed seeing us wander around Tokyo beating people up, make sure you give this episode a like. If you want to catch future episodes in which we beat people up in other cities, make sure you subscribe to our channel.
If you want to see us actually beat people up in random cities, send us money so we can travel. I will fight people.
I've been Dan Mastriani. You can catch me on Twitter at NewTypeCola.
I'm Ian Butterfield. You can find me on Twitter at IanGButterfield. You can find the show at RetroGameCNCT, RetroGameConnect.tumblr.com, and Facebook.com/RetroGameConnect. Let us know what you thought of the games we played. Let us know if there are any games you'd like us to play. If we can get our hands on them, we might just beat them to a pulp.
I do have Yakuza 2 if people would like to see that. And we can see the improvements made in the sequel. Actually, one of the interesting things is Kiryu, unlike many other protagonists, doesn't lose all the moves he gained in the previous game.
Oh, that's good. That's always
so he actually gets new stuff every game, which is like by like Yakuza either 4 or 5, where they've got multiple protagonists. He's like the last guy because he's already really ridiculously powerful. Because he doesn't lose any of the stuff he gained in the previous game.
That's actually appreciated, because at least in some things they kind of explain it away, like the Rise of the Tomb Raider. Well, she didn't bring all of that equipment with her on this particular expedition, so now you are rebuilding equipment and whatnot. But like,
yeah, you play Kiryu last and like, hey, he's already got a bunch of ridiculously powerful moves because he's still a badass from the last.
Yeah, I mean, that's like one of the things that bothered me in Jak 3 is that like you still have 2 of your Dark Jak powers from the first one, but you don't have the other 2.
Yeah.
You get 4 powers. You get Bomb, Blast, Invincibility, and Giant Dark Jak.
Yeah, but there's no reason for him to lose lose all the stuff he learned, so he doesn't.
Yeah.
So that's fun. Like you saw, you got to stomp on somebody in this game, right? That's
Yeah.
something I had to unlock
Yeah.
using the experience system, which we forgot to take a look at.
Oops.
Yeah.
See daisies.
But in Yakuza 2, he has that to start with.
Nice.
So you knock guys down, stomp in their face. It's good stuff. If people want to see that, let us know. But most importantly, make sure you join us next time on Retro Game Connect.